You're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thanks for joining us on our Valentine's Day special. I'm going to be interviewing people out in the real world, finding out their Valentine stories, good and bad, their opinions, positive and negative, about Valentine's Day. Yes, I see. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Hold on.
Thanks for
one
joining
second.
us on our Valentine's Day special. I'm going to be interviewing people.
Were you talking to me?
We appear to have technical difficulties because
You're live. You're good.
I can't believe this. Were you wanting to interview me?
yes, ma'am. I am. You look like a pretty interesting person. So what do you think about Valentine's Day and all the folly-rall that goes with it?
I am so in shock right now. This has never happened to me.
You're a star. You're a star. Just relax. You're good.
Well, man, Valentine's Day, I messed that one up. Basically, when I first started dating my husband, I told him that I thought Valentine's Day was silly. You know, why make one day, right? One day, so important, and buy flowers and candy and go on a big romantic date. Silly. 5 years later, no candy, no flowers, no big romantic date. I wish I hadn't said that.
Well, duh. But you're still married. So congratulations to you and your inamorata on Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
And let's see who we have next. This person looks interesting. Good evening, ma'am. I'm David from Stand Up News, and I'd really like to hear what you have to say about Valentine's Day. Good, bad, or indifferent? What do you think?
Well, you know, Valentine's Day didn't originate with some sweet romantic notion somebody had.
Yeah.
How we ever got to hearts and flowers and chocolates from the story of Valentine is, well, I'd like to know that. In truth, in the early ADs, Saint Valentine was running around going on and on about Christ, leading pagans out of the shadow of darkness into the light of truth and salvation, or some such shit like that. Anyway, and when the Emperor Gothicus, seriously, Gothicus, heard the news, he simply ordered St. Valentine's to be beheaded.
Oh, yeah. I think I knew that. Yeah. Ooh.
So,
nice.
St. Valentine's Day, we really should be running around beheading people who are talking shit that we don't like. Now, that's a holiday I can get behind.
Yeah. I hear you.
I could think of a few exes that I'd like beheaded.
We're all in that category, I think. Yeah.
I wish I hadn't said that.
And we're all in that category too. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your input.
Anytime.
And let's see who is wandering by. Oh, it's the lady with the donkeys. Good evening, ma'am.
Hi.
I'm collecting Valentine stories for our Valentine special on Stand Up News. And I would love to hear what you have to say. Any good stories? Good thoughts?
All right.
Bad thoughts?
Who put you up to this? Come on. It was Phyllis, wasn't it? Unbelievable. Well, You know what, Mr. Reporter? I'm going to take this opportunity to tell the world that it was Valentine's Day 1998. 1998.
Oh,
I mean, get over it, people.
I knew when you walked into my field of vision here, I knew you somehow.
If I
Oh my
could go
goodness.
back
Oh.
in time,
1998.
yeah, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have said that, okay?
We were children. It's okay.
Oh, I wish I hadn't have said that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
happy? Are you happy?
Sure.
Can we drop it now? Can we
Uh-huh.
just drop
Hope
it?
we do.
I
Oh, yeah. No argument from me there. Dropped.
I
Gone.
bet.
Done.
Mhm. Great.
And who is walking by now? Oh, yes. Hello, ma'am.
Hey,
We are having a Valentine's special on Stand Up News. I'm reporter David, and I would love to hear any impressions you have of Valentine's Day, good or bad, maybe your favorite reminiscences of excellent Valentine's Days or disastrous ones.
it's bogus Valentine's Day.
Oh,
It's completely bogus.
okay.
It's a made up thing to sell shit like Hallmark cards and candy and flowers and stupid little dogs with hearts in their mouths. I got all that stuff from a guy one year.
Hmm.
Yeah, all of it. I was so overwhelmed or something. I told him I loved him.
Hmm.
I wish I hadn't said that.
And what did he say back to you?
He turned out to be the biggest asshole dickhead. So I hate Valentine's Day.
Oh, man, what can I say?
Oh, well, yeah. It's it's a useless holiday.
I was born one, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
there you have it.
Well,
Well, thank you
can't
for
hold it
sharing.
against
I hope it wasn't too traumatic for you. You look like you've survived and done pretty well. So thank you for sharing.
you keep moving on.
Keep moving on. And who's this? Oh, it's a dude. Dude, I'm David from Stand Up News, and I'm interviewing prospects for stardom, actually, about their experience of Valentine's Day. How'd you like to be a star and share some of your impressions with our audience? You never know, you could get discovered. Have at it.
Day,
Valentine's Day, what do you think?
Valentine's Day. The idea is pretty good. I mean, what's not to love about love?
Yeah.
But mostly, I think it's just a money-making holiday that makes people feel awkward, annoyed, desperate, alone,
Oh,
unloved.
oh,
I wish I hadn't said that.
oh. Well,
Did
What
you
is this?
know? Did you know Saint Valentine was also the patron saint of epilepsy and beekeepers?
I did not know that.
Everybody knows that.
One of my favorite slogans, tell me something I did not know, and you just did. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your views.
Oh, you're welcome.
And who is this? Ah,
Hi, David.
oh, do I know you? Well, sure you do. I'm David the reporter from Stand Up News, and you must watch my show all the time because you knew who I was right away.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so flattered.
Yes.
So this is all about Valentine's Day
Mhm.
and good ones and bad ones that you may have experienced personally with opinions that you formed about the holiday based on those experiences. So may I ask you to share one?
Well, I told my boyfriend that he has control issues,
You told your boyfriend?
that he has control issues.
Oh,
I wish I hadn't said that.
well, does he have control issues? Well, maybe not after you told him that. Maybe he's decided to reform just because it's Valentine's Day and he would love to do better. I'm going to bet on that.
Okay. I'm with you.
Hope so.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome. Who do we have next here? Is it Shari Carlson, perhaps? No. Well, I think that's kind of the show for the evening. Thank you so much. Hope you learned something, felt good about the holiday, felt good about your past experiences of the holiday, and that you got some flowers, if not some candy. Good night, all. Thanks for tuning in.